Good morning, Pat and Whitney. Well, preparations have been going on for a couple of hours now. Students getting finally everything taped up, ready to go. The spacecraft getting sealed before it heads up above the Earth's atmosphere. You can see the big balloon up here is been inflated, and it's all ready to go. The students are making their final check marks off their checklist, so before they can launch it, they've got to set up the GPS tracking. They actually put some hand warmers inside the spacecraft to make sure that the computer stays warm enough to operate and collect data. It's going to be collecting all kinds of fun data like atmospheric pressure, temperature. Oh, they're moving it over to the launch area, so hopefully we can see this happen. They said all they need to do right now is hook up the balloon to the spacecraft and then it will go right into the air. So that silver thing you see there, that is in a reflector basically, and it's kind of an FAA regulated piece of this spacecraft to make sure that it can be seen from far away. And so what's going to happen is that balloon will carry the spacecraft up into above the Earth's atmosphere, and the spacecraft actually has a GoPro inside of it so that it will collect video during its whole trip and journey. And the big hope from all of the students is that they'll be able to collect this in one piece later today. It's going to be up for a couple of hours, and that they'll be able to see some really cool video, hopefully they say, of the curvature of the Earth and of the launch and going up above Tucson and then coming right back down. They say it's going to land probably right around Mount Graham area. And so you see that white and orange parachute that will hopefully bring it down nice and smooth. That balloon is going to kind of pop and separate from it eventually at some point. Now they say this is going into near space, so it's not completely going out of the Earth's total atmosphere, but it's going to get up there enough to see the curvature of the Earth. So really, really cool. This is the first time that students have ever done this here at Catalina Foothills High School. They've been planning this since September, but they said all in all it took only about 2 weeks to build the spacecraft, and it's in that little styrofoam box down on the floor there. It's called the Falcon-1, and students built the computer that's in there. So some really awesome physics, computer science, astronomy, all happening today. They're just finishing the final knots, and then they're going to launch this baby up into the air. Really, really exciting. All the students we spoke with said this has been such a passion project of their entire class, and their teacher, Mr. Winters, has been doing all kinds of simulation projects for years, but this is the very first time that they've been able to actually get this to be a real life thing that they're going to send up into space. So I don't know if we need to back up a little bit so we can hopefully see the final checklist has been all done up. All these students spending so much time and effort putting this all together. We'll try and get back enough so you guys can see it. They got here when it was dark this morning, so a lot of preparation, Pat and Whitney, going on. We don't want to miss this. We're going to keep it here so you guys can see the Falcon-1 take off. All a bunch of high school students, mostly juniors, some seniors. They formed this club specifically so they can do this project, and they say they hope to continue doing things like this in the future because this has been so much fun for them. And for all these students to get up so early, you know they love what they do. All right, they're releasing the balloon. That balloon, according to Mr. Winters, is about $300 weather balloon, so it's kind of fun. All right, here we go. Very, very exciting. Hopefully we will have a successful launch. All right, you see that parachute? That is what hopefully will bring the spacecraft down in one piece. That's the big what if for the day, is if that spacecraft is going to come down all together with the computer intact, the GoPro intact. The students said the GoPro footage is really what they're most excited about. Okay, we're backing up a little bit. Hopefully we can get a good shot of this for you guys. The very first time Catalina Foothills High School launching anything like this, hand-built by about 24 students, I would say, mostly juniors and seniors. Got 2 students left holding the spacecraft. They're going to let it go. All right, hopefully no complications right before launch. And yes, no. The anticipation is killing me. Looking good. Alrighty, let's see here. Yeah, we had some students over here saying they're a little nervous right now to watch this. We got the drone ready. They're going to have the drone take some footage of it. This has been a lot of work by the students. Okay, they say about 30 seconds, so hopefully you guys can hang on with us. If not, we're streaming this right now on our Facebook Live, so very, very exciting for all of these students here. They spent months planning this, putting this all together. This is a big passion project by about 24 students here at Catalina Foothills High School. They formed a club specifically so they could do this project. And we got a lot of people here today ready for this. A lot of teachers came early. A lot of other students who weren't even in the club came early to get footage of this and see this happening. We got the drone down on the ground down here. Oh, the drone's about to take off. There it goes. That'll capture some footage of this guy flying up into space. Now, this is supposed to go into near space, so the Earth's atmosphere just above it. So we'll be able to see the curvature of the Earth. All right, Falcon-1. Here we go. 10 seconds, everybody. Here we go. This is very exciting.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it goes. Up, up, and away. All right, Pat and Whitney, we'll send it back to you. Really exciting. Everybody's really hyped up here, and we'll keep you updated on where Falcon-1 ends up today.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so you and Lewis jump in the news vehicle and follow that thing. We need the ending too. We need when it comes down.
Yeah, I would love to know.
Today.
That was Catalina Foothills. If you're in the area, let us know if you see it out there.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be going over to the Wilcox area.
Yes.
Hopefully no one loses their
east.
GoPro this morning. There's a GoPro in there.
We'll keep an eye on it. And we'll be right back. 7:40.